On the news headlines, Lagos unveils Cubana chief priest's outlet. Tinubu signs Arms Control Center bill into law. UN to support Borno flood victims. Meta bans Russian media networks over influence operations. And on sports, Atalanta ready for Arsenal, Lookman. Good day, you're watching Leadership TV News. I am Cynthia Onoado. Now to the news in detail. Hours after it was shut on Monday, the Lagos State government has reopened the Angels Donald's fast food belonging to celebrity barman Cubana chief priest. The fast food restaurant was shut for violating the state environmental laws done by the team of Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency, LASEPA, officials in the early hours of Tuesday. Leadership TV gathered that the decision to reopen the business place followed the signing of an undertaking by the proprietor of the restaurant to adhere to the state's environmental regulations. A part of the commitment for reopening the restaurant is ensuring that the facility will operate solely as a fast food business, as initially approved, against using it for clubbing or partying, just as it is situated in a residential area of the state. Now, President Bola Tinubu has assented to the bill establishing the National Center for the Control of Small Arms and Light Weapons to curb proliferation of small arms and light weapons in the country. National Security Advisor Malam Nuhu Ribadu disclosed this on Tuesday at the workshop on gender mainstreaming in preventing the proliferation of small arms and light weapons in Nigeria and West Africa. The NSA, who was represented by the Director External Affairs Office of the NSA, Ambassador Ibrahim Babani, said the workshop aims to address an issue of immense importance to Nigeria's national security. The NSA said the President's assent to the bill was a major milestone in the government's commitment to curbing the proliferation of illegal arms. National Coordinator of the NCCSALW, DIG Johnson Kokomo, retired, said the center has in recent times made some significant achievements in the fight against illegal proliferation of small arms and light weapons. In other news stories, the Humanitarian Coordinator in Nigeria, Mohammed Fall, has announced $6 million from the Nigeria Humanitarian Fund to support flood victims in Borno State. The Alau Dam, located just over 16 kilometers south of Maiduguri, the capital of Borno, overflowed on September 10, displacing hundreds of thousands from their homes. According to the agency reports, the UN spokesperson Stephane Dujarric at a news conference on Monday in New York said a joint mission made up of UN agencies and NGOs together with Nigeria Red Cross Society visited Maiduguri over last weekend. Earlier on Sunday, the National Information Officer of the UN Information Center, Oluseyi Soremekun, disclosed the UN's various interventions, including the $6 million support fund, in a press statement following the delegation's visit to devastated regions. And Ms. Dujarric said they met with people who had been impacted. Many of them had already been displaced multiple times by conflict and insecurity in the area. Across Nigeria, flooding damaged more than 125,000 hectares of farmland, and that was just before harvest, at a time when 32 million people in the country are facing severe food insecurity. Earlier, Emmanuel Bijenimana, the head of the World Food Programme (WFP) office in Maiduguri, said that he flew over the city in a UN Humanitarian Air Service helicopter dispatched by the WFP to conduct a rapid assessment of damage and need. And the WFP reported that the dam collapse saw river water overflow 50% of Maiduguri, and state authorities issued evacuation orders to residents in the affected areas, appealing for humanitarian support. And now the Meta bans Russian media networks over influence operations. The Meta, the parent company of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, had announced a global ban on several Russian state media networks, accusing them of using deceptive tactics to carry out influence operations and evade detection on its platform. After careful consideration, we expanded our ongoing enforcement against Russian state media outlets. Rossiya RT and other related entities are now banned from our apps globally for foreign interference activities, the Meta stated. The ban, which targets networks such as RT, is expected to take effect in the coming days. However, neither the Russian embassy in Washington, RT, nor the owner of Sputnik News Agency immediately responded to BBC requests for comment. The Russian state media networks have faced growing scrutiny amid allegations that they have attempted to influence political events in Western countries. Meta, which previously implemented limited measures to curb the spread of Russian state-controlled media by banning their ads and limiting their content reach, has now taken a more decisive step. And finally, now on some sport news, Super Eagles star Ademola Lookman is looking forward to Atalanta's UEFA Champions League clash with Arsenal following their 3-2 win against Fiorentina on Sunday. The Gunners began what is a tough opening in the revamped Champions League away to Atalanta on Thursday. Arsenal made progress in Europe's Elite Club competition last season, reaching their first quarterfinal since 2010 before eventually losing to Bayern Munich. But Lookman insists the European League champions are battle ready for the encounter against the Premier League club. Arsenal are a very strong team and I know what to expect from them. Playing against a team of that level is always a difficult challenge, but we are ready, he told DAZN. We earned this place in the Champions League thanks to our great last season and we want to show that we deserve to be here, Lookman said. Well, that's all the news we have for you on Leadership TV. For more of our news stories, you can log on to our website www.leadership.ng. Many thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast.